Alright. Let's get this going here. We're gonna do a quick little run through of this little puzzle escape room here. We're gonna start on the left side and just work our way over. And I'll make sure to timestamp the video so you can find which section you need. Christmas level here. First one's just gonna be behind the box. Nothing too difficult. Fishing pole under the steps here. And you're going to want to take that fishing pole to the window where there'll be a nice little pond. And you're going to fish yourself up a hop flopper. And you'll be able to use that guy to hop on over the ice pit. Level 3. You're going to need to find 3 items: coal, milk, and some chicken. First one, the coal. Probably the hardest to find. It's going to be right behind this little secret fireplace entrance. You go up into this little attic area and find the chicken back there in the storage. And the milk will be down under the bar. It's right here on this little shelf. It's a little finicky to pick up, but nothing too bad. Once you get all 3 of those items, you'll be able to pop them in, and the door will open. Now right away, first thing you're going to notice on this little town level is there's some coins in the pond, and that is going to be important. You'll find a little piece of gold at the shop there, and if you take it to the fountain, and you drop it into the fountain, you kind of make a wish, and those icicles will go down. It's a fun little level. I like making that one. Right here, there's this suspicious glass, but you can't seem to break through it. And you're actually going to need to mantle up these ice blocks, and you'll come around over here. Nothing over there, it's a cool little campfire. And with your gravity, you'll be able to jump, and it will break you through the ice. It'll push you down to here. Now this level, if you walk into these icicles, you'll just get teleported back. But if you look at these icicles on the ceiling, these red icicles, below them there are invisible platforms. So you can go from the red icicles. You just kind of got to follow the little icicle trail, and you'll be good. Level 7 here is going to be this block, and it's blocking the door. And there's going to be this little switch hidden behind this, and if you flip the switch and you go into this room, you'll be like, oh cool, new room. And then this block traps you in here, and it turns out there's nothing in this room. This room's just a big red herring. What you're actually going to want to do with that block is when you flip the switch, you're going to want to mantle on top of that block, and there'll be a window behind you. Candy canes. This one's in the shape of an X. Stands out. You're going to want to pickaxe that. Open up the little passage here. Level 9 is going to be a 6-shooter. There's nothing in that room. Don't worry about that. But there's a green room, a blue room, and a red room. And there's red blocks, blue blocks, and green blocks. And in the green room, there's 4 green blocks, 2 blue blocks, and 3 red blocks. So the code is going to be 3 red, 2 blue, 4 green. And that'll cause those blocks to pop out of the wall. You can mantle them up, and you'll be through level 10. Level 10, there's going to be these 2 cubes, and when you hit 1, these like colored pillars will go up. So the red pillars are up, and the red one's on. When you hit the green ones will be up. So first you're going to want to make sure the red ones are up, so you can get this bow and arrow. And these like little pedestal things are activated by damage, so you can shoot them with the bow and arrow. Now that I'm through here, I can shoot that. I'm trying to get out there, but I can't yet. Gotta go this way. Shoot that. If I try to go back, now I can't, so I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Just kind of this little maze of up and downs with those things. And I was thinking about making this puzzle a little bit more difficult, but I think I'm gonna save that for Escape Room Quest Part 2. I got a lot of people asking for a Part 2 on that map, so we will definitely have one of those coming in the future. That was the Christmas level. Next on, we're moving on to the Pirate Cove. Right away, the first level is going to have this pressure plate, and when you stand on this, the red bars will go up, and the instant you stand off of it, it'll slowly start coming down. So you see it's coming down, so stand on it, it's up. And you're going to have to do these in a certain order. You're going to want to do the green one first, so all you got to do is run over it. And then you're going to want to do the red one, and then the blue one. Because you just need that green one to be done first, so that you'll be able to get under it. And we'll get all the way through. It's a pretty tough first level compared to some of the other ones. It's a pretty tricky one. A little harpoon gun here. You want to line that up. Kind of hard to shoot through these things sometimes. And be able to grab that key and open the door. Next level, there's some delicious chickens in here. And you're gonna want to throw them in their cage. They somehow got loose and have been roaming the ship. Put them in there by their little babies in there. Once you get all 5 of those chickens into the cage, this grate will pop open. That's a silly little level, but who doesn't like chickens, let's be honest. And now you get to listen to them for the next couple levels. You're going to have a flint knock here. And there's going to be this guard that's walking back and forth in the armory room. There's some weapons in there. But the main thing you're going to want to notice is there's that pressure plate right there. You recognize that from the first level. Those activate when someone stands on them. And we can't get into that room. But we're going to need to use this flint knock to shoot the guard. Oh, I'm at the window. This window's a little bit finicky with the hitboxes. But you'll need to shoot the guard onto that pressure plate. And once he's standing on there, this gate will pop open. And you'll be on to level 5. Now right away, there's no swimming. So if you try to go out the window, you will be teleported back. But if you hop in this cannon, you shoot yourself over onto the beach. Boom. You're over here. Right away, over at this little fishy statue. The jellies dancing up there. You need a coconut, a herb, and a stinky fish. First off, that herb will be behind the porta potty here, growing off that nutritious stuff. Coconut down by the water. And the stink fish, we're going to actually need to fish off that dock, but the fishing pole is right over here behind this tree. Grab the fishing pole. And fish up. A little fishy. Now one thing I want to mention on this level is there's actually an Easter egg hidden on this level, but I'll leave that for you to find. So if you're playing through it, there is a little Easter egg. Once you pop all those guys in, rock statue will slide into the ground. Level 7 here, if you've played Escape Room Quest, you will probably recognize this. You'll be able to dig down here. That shovel kind of giving you a clue there. Dig under the fence, and you'll be through. Level 8, nice little magical cave here. Fairy fountain. Just swim under the waterfall. Nothing too crazy. Level 9 here, second to last one. There's going to be this explosive form, but when you hit it, it's going to hit these things. And when you step off the grass, those things will go down. So I can't really hit it. And I need to get it to blow up those rocks. But if you do a little searching in the cave, you'll eventually come to find this bow and arrow. And you'll be able to shoot this at the rock. And it'll open up the final level, level 10. Level 10 here. When you light one of these torches, for example, I light the green one, it will show me that it's the first torch in the order. Now when I light this torch, the yellow one, it will show me that it's the 5th torch in the order. And you need to light them from left to right. So you need to go green, blue, red, purple, and then yellow, but we already did yellow. And then you need to do the orange one. But since we did it out of order, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to go back and memorize that. We got green, red, blue, or blue, red, yellow, purple. Don't know any of the colors out here today. Yellow, and then end with orange, and that will activate the rock bridge to come across. We'll get into the little treasure room here and snatch up that diamond. And your goal is to collect all 4 of the diamonds. So far we've got 2. Going into the palace gardens here, taking a little trip to ancient Japan. Level 1, nothing too crazy, just going to be a switch behind the wall. Open the door for you. Little dojo room here. It's going to be a bow and arrow. And we're going to be able to use that to shoot the chain, which will cause the rock to open the gate. Item find level is going to be a piece of stringy twine behind this. And we need some herbs and a rock. If we go through this little room, behind this basket there will be the herb. And over here, this one's probably the trickiest. It's this little piece of silver ore that's blending in with the rock display. That one's pretty tough to find. You gotta be paying attention for that one. Open up the little thingy. Boomerang time. There's gonna be a target here, and you're gonna need to kind of go behind the target and throw the boomerang so it comes back to you. And as long as it hits that target, the door will pop open. Right here, there's gonna be 2 torches, and we can't light them. We're missing a torch. And if you just swim across this water here, you'll be able to pick up the torch. But if you jump in the water, the torch will go away because fire gets extinguished by a little bit of water. So you're going to need to kind of parkour over these boxes a little bit. It's a little bit tricky. And then you'll be able to light the torches. And the gate will open. Out into the garden here. Nice little serene, peaceful garden. And you might notice this little hole up there. And you're not going to actually be able to reach that hole from the ground. But this lily pad gives you this little bouncy bonus. So you'll be able to propel yourself up there. It's a little tricky to get in there. Not too bad though. Dismantle through that. Pickaxe and kick the balls. Now there's a lot of balls over here. And you're going to need to find 4 balls to get 1 in each of the different holes. Right away, the first one, we'll start with this little guy. And he's a heavy, small ball. And pickaxing the balls will typically give you more control over them. And when you kick them, it will usually give them a little bit more power. It just depends on the ball. Get that guy in there. And once we've got him in the hole, you'll notice one of the 4 torches is lit up. If you ever need to reset the balls, there's these switches here. But that will reset all of your progress, so you'll have to redo it. We've got this ball right here. Which this ball, if you pickaxe it, is just normal. But if you kick it, it's got a little special property. It just goes flying. So you need that ball to get all the way down the hole. 2 right there. Third ball, we're going to have this little bouncy ball. But it's only bouncy when you kick it once again. Try to get that up there. This one's a little bit of a tough shot to get. It's kind of like playing soccer. There we go. And then for this last one, it's going to be this ball right here, which is slightly bouncy, but not that bouncy, and small enough to fit through this hole. Just bounce that one up, and you'll get that opened. Right away, there's going to be these wooden pillars here. When you pickaxe one, it will break. And you can kind of try to pickaxe them, but they'll just respawn after a second. So what you're going to need to do is come over into the armory, pick yourself up a little sword, and if you go onto the pedestal, and you hold the spin move, you'll be able to chop those in half, and if you break them all, they'll open the door. Level 9 here. Just going to be a little secret behind the waterfall and swim on through. And you'll pop up in another garden chug splashes behind this bucket. And we can use these chug splashes to water this tree. And get yourself on through. 3 out of 4 levels complete there. Final level is the subway. For those 2 little guys. First level of the subway, there's going to be 4 switches, and you can turn all of these switches off or on, but after a second they'll reset, and you just need to turn all 4 of them on before they reset. So once all 4 of them are on, the door will open. So you just got to turn them all on at the same time. Now this level, there's going to be this little opening up here, and you can't reach it from the ground, but there's this train going by conveniently. And you're going to have to wait for the train to be coming by. And when it does, you'll have to hop on top of it. And then hop inside this hole. And you'll be good. Kind of got to use the train to your advantage there. This level, nice little station here. Some trains flying by. Let those pass. And there's just going to be a secret room behind that. Now we've got some dynamite here in the train station for some reason. And there's this security checkpoint. So if you try to bring dynamite through the security checkpoint, you'll get caught, and they'll take it away from you. So you can't bring it through. And you can't drop it. If you try to drop it, it'll get taken away as well. So you have to throw it through so it doesn't get taken away. And then re-pick it up and throw it at the rock. But I failed. Gotta do it a little bit faster. I think I held the fuse for too long. I just have to pick that up, throw it at the rock, now blow it up. On to level 5 here. It's going to be this little train track level. And you have the ability to move and stop these train tracks. And you need to kind of line it up so the cart can get across. Now the cart's able to get to right there, but it bounces back. Let's move the red one. Alright, looking pretty good. And you do need to be pretty accurate with these train tracks. You can be a little off, but it's got to be pretty straight. And then once that cart gets over, you want to pickaxe it. So you've got this stone, and you can interact with that, and you'll be through. Now we've got this little water level here, and there'll be this platform that goes up and down. Now if you take the platform up, you'll be able to get up onto this pipe, and then get into this room here. But there's nothing in here, so that's just unfortunate. But on the other hand, if you take the platform down, go on and get under it, and it'll be able to push you down, and you'll be able to go into this little passageway. And just swim on up. And we've got a fun little pipe puzzle here. We'll just work left to right. I believe with the red, we're gonna get them in that position. Yellow, gonna get it over to there. Green, that aqua blue, and purple. So the final passcode will look like that. Oh shit. And the door will pop open. Right away on this one, you're going to need batteries, pizza, and some obsidian ore. You just come over here in this little toolbox. There'll be this batteries. And over here there'll be a little Ninja Turtles reference. Pizza next to the sewer. And all the way over here, there will be some obsidian ore on top of this rock. And it's kind of tricky to climb, but you can just kind of walk right up that. Once you got all 3 of those, you'll be able to pop them in, and the door will open. We'll be on to the 9th level. And the 9th level, there's going to be a door, and the door is purple. And there's going to be all these different colored switches. So there's pink, there's red, there's orange, and so on. But what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to turn blue on, and you're going to need to turn red on. Because blue and red combined equal purple. And yeah, so blue and red, if you have both of those on, the door will open. But you need all of the other ones off, because if you have other ones on, it will taint the color. Final room here. If you go into this portal, there's going to be like a maze of things, and that's probably what most people do. But if you take a little time to look, there's going to be this color passcode, and this is going to be the passcode for when you get inside that portal. So it's going to be red, yellow, blue, green, red. Just maybe take a screenshot of that to remember it. So red, yellow, blue, no, hold on. Red, yellow, green, yellow, blue, green, red. And then you'll pop out here, get the fourth and final diamond. Once you got all 4 of those diamonds, all those will be complete. You'll be able to finish the game. And I thought about adding a 5th level, but we just didn't get to it. And that will be the end of the game. If you completed the map, GG's. I hope you liked this one. This was a little bit of a different style escape room from what I normally do. A little bit simpler, a little bit more linear. Hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't played Escape Room Quest, I just want to recommend that map to you. I don't normally recommend stuff, but it's the best map I've ever made. And if you like these type of maps, definitely give it a play. But otherwise, that's all from me. GG's, y'all, and I don't got anything else to say. Peace.